It's fun to play when stupid shit's not happening to you. Let's go Paladin because I just don't want to play the same classes over and over again. I can watch you suffer instead. Yeah, we do suffer sometimes. Let's take Berserker here. Berserker's still a good card. This Buckler's kind of like an auto win too sometimes if you can just get it off early. Card's kind of insane. I have been impressed by Party Up. I only had it in one run, but it does just feel kind of like, oh, I've got nothing going on. Okay, let me summon 5 minions. Let me do that. Let's go Party Up here. I do like Growth. Bomb Lobber's kind of okay, I guess, but I think Growth, there's some upside. I like Libram too. It's kind of expensive, but if you can get the Libram cards that reduce it, it's pretty sick. It's kind of fun. It's more interesting than these shitty Murlocs anyway. I like the Ectoplasm. Ectoplasm's kind of cool. I actually like Sermon. It doesn't look super good in our deck right now with, you know, having the Buckler wanting minions, having like spells and weapons and stuff. I gotta sneeze. Didn't come out. Hothead? Let's do this. I don't know, it's fun to play with. Let's go. Oh my god, what the hell was that? I like Aldor. Aldor's insane. I like Argent Protector. Argent Protector being a 3/2 is pretty insane. More Argent Protectors. Still good. Illidari Studies or Netherwalker? It's close. Probably Netherwalker. Studies is good too, though. I definitely like the Griffin. Got some ways to corrupt it. It feels like a lot of my Paladin decks just don't get 6+ cost cards. Not that you need them per se, but when you get this card, oftentimes I find it's very hard to corrupt it. You don't really need to, but when you do, it's a little bit better. I'm gonna take the Vile Fiend here. Big fan of Vile Fiend. Day at the Fair's good. Judicious Junior's good too, but if you could just take these premium 2s, sometimes you just kind of, you know, Aldor, Buckler, Protector, trade, and you just have the board. You just never lose it. Actually, I think Maul is really good, but it's our 3rd weapon, which is a little dicey, but I do think it is very good. I'll take it. If we get offered like a true silver now and kind of have to take it, that's pretty bad. This is interesting. Probably Cariel. It's a really strong card. I was impressed. We had that, I think, in our 12-win Paladin deck. 4 mana, 4/3 Rush Divine Shield. When this attacks, reduce the cost of the holy spells in your hand by 1. We have 1. Kind of cool. Probably pick up a few more. How many? We have 1 right now, but you don't even really need it. A 4 mana, 4/3 Divine Shield Rush is just good. Kel'Thuzad without any ways to activate it, which you probably won't get. Not a lot in Paladin. And Talion Forging, it's okay. This card is just clearly the best card, and we can now prioritize some holy spells a little more than we would have otherwise. Scarlet Purifier, I think, is actually pretty good. There's the 3 mana 3/2 that drops an adventure. That's pretty cool. But Claw Machine is still just Claw Machine. Corrupts Griffin. You know, corrupts stuff. Holds a shield well. It's a nice card. Certainly. Okay. Well, we'll be taking Dr. Boom here. The Priest. Do you mean Warlock? I don't think we played Priest today. Sermon being cheaper as knives? For sure. Most of the raid is still here? Yeah, we held, the thing was we got raided before we had our peak viewership, so while some of the raid members leave, some of our, you know, regulars hadn't yet arrived. We usually peak around 1, 2 a.m., maybe sometimes as late as 3 a.m. in terms of viewership. So that makes kind of an interesting raid dynamic sometimes. Dr. Boom is the best card year 1. He's still got an insanely high played win rate. Very strong. Reaper is just not very good. And Gore Fiend, it's a little dicey sometimes. Dr. Boom's just unconditional, like just good. Raider's a little better with our things. That being said, we had 2 rush minions, maybe as many as like 5 rush minions from our party up. which would be pretty sick. Doesn't work with this still, I believe. Got a few rush minions though. Shield's not bad. Necro's not terrible. What about ship's cannon? They're all okay. Let's take the Necromancer. Our deck with the Sermon and the Buckler, we're kind of incentivized to have extra minions on board. So I'm cool with it. I don't love the card, but we have a fair amount of 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4 reasonable 2-drops already. So we don't have to just take a River Croc. I'm all for Scorpion here. Grunt's okay, but Scorpion's good. More Protectors looks good. I think it's probably close, but I do think Protector's better. They kind of get better in multiples too. Just keep protecting everything. It's just a cannon. It's not a pirate's cannon. It's just a cannon. I kind of want Brawler here. Just picking up enough 2s is a big deal. We're light on 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Queenie really likes Scoundrel, and she's a really good player. And I think Rusko likes it too. I just haven't loved it. Every time I play it, I'm like, I don't want to give him a card. So it's like you play a big minion and you just take a 1-drop or something like that. It is a skill-intensive card, and there are times where it's really good. I just haven't been impressed. Do like the Libram here. It's just a nice, kind of catch-all in case you need it. Hothead's not bad, but Libram's just kind of the next level. We'll take the Hand of a Doll. Starting to stack up a few holy spells for this thing, which is cool. But they're just good cards. We'll take another Proto. Nice way to corrupt the Libram if we don't find a way to reduce its cost. Potion's nice. I do like the Mana Feeder, but Potion's just a good card. Broom probably here. These are not good, and Broom can be okay. Cool with Party Up, Proto, even Dr. Boom. Let's see. Deal 2 to all minions with Death Rattle. We don't have too many, right? We have our own Ectoplasm. We have our 4-drop and our Proto, and this will probably never be on board. Probably what we'll do is we'll Scarlet Purify our Boom bots and get lethal. That's what I believe will happen. Easy Goody 2 Shields, insane card. Don't get to see it too much, but that card's nutty. Cool with what, Hand of a Doll in particular. Not too many other, like, out and out. We could do that maybe. I like Steward. Steward's cool too. You can get Libram of Hope, and that's just like a really nice late game card to find, and it corrupts some of our nutty things. Finally, the Caravan. I actually think the Caravan's fine. I think it's the second best Caravan behind the Priest one. I think it's reasonable. It's just a cannon. Mechs move. The cannon doesn't. That's fair. Healbot. Healbot is one of the worst cards you can ever take, ever. Don't ever take Healbot. It was bad back in the day. I wonder what its played win rate is right now. Healbot has a 37.3% played win rate. In case you're wondering, I did say 37.3, which actually, you guys may be surprised to hear this, it is actually the singular lowest played win rate card of any card in Paladin that can be tracked, that has been tracked. So some cards have little different data if it hasn't been played enough. Healbot has been played 710 times, and you will lose 63% of the 63% of the games where you play that shitter. Interesting. Really want to coin that out. I guess I'll do it. Anybody want to guess what the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 next lowest played win rate cards are in this meta? I would not have guessed most of them. They're not very interesting. They're not very common. Good deck. This is a great deck, but our good decks have been getting dumped all night. Well, that's not true. Our mage deck went 8, and that was a good deck. Let's bet on 7. Gotta be Caravan. Caravan's got like a 56, 55, 56. It's definitely above replacement in Paladin. 100%. It might be even higher than that. I think the hunter one or I think the priest one was like 57 or 58 in the last meta. And I think the hunter and the paladin ones were pretty comparable at like 55, 56. Just for Pally? Yeah, these are all neutral cards though. This is just for paladin, but everything was neutral. Sometimes there are class cards that make the list of, you know, they're on the list somewhere. The lowest paladin. Oh no, one of these was a paladin card, sorry. One of these is actually a paladin card. Actually, there are some really low played win rate paladin cards in here, but they're a little bit higher than some of these. I wonder if anybody guessed anything right. Ashtongue might not be tracked, but it's not in there. I'm not actually sure. I guess I could look. Ashtongue hasn't been played enough to be tracked. It's probably lower. Now I'll give you Ashtongue. I could check sparse data, but then it makes it really hard to navigate this stuff. Tiny Finn, you're gonna get it to his 100% win rate? I took Desert Obelisk from like 30% up to like 60% in one run one day, going 10 or 11 with Obelisk in our deck. I remember that, and it was cute. If it was stealth, I guess it would have been bad. Maybe I should have just attacked here first. So if he rolled stealth, because anything else he rolls, we could still just trade the 3-2. This is pretty nice though. We play these two. That's pretty nice. And then what is this? Whenever it attacks, reduce the cost. This card is insane. This card is just very, very good. Like, it's not like when it attacks and kills a minion. I should have played this. Oh no, I had to attack first. Oh god, who are these followers? Barton and Mr. Lamers. I really appreciate the follows, guys. I'm gonna give you guys the answers. Healbot, #1 lowest played win rate card of any card that's been played enough to be tracked. Ebon Dragonsmith, the 4-mana 3/4 that reduced the cost of a weapon. Lesser Pearl Spellstone, 2-mana 2/2, summon a 2/2 taunt. Is it a taunt? A 2/2 taunt, and if you restore 3 health, you can upgrade it. Apparently, it's god awful. Arcane Nullifier, 4-mana 2/5 taunt mech from GVG that can't be targeted, and Armorsmith. Honorable mentions for Etten, Hungry Etten, Rock Rager, Equality, Wave of Apathy, Pursuit of Justice. Interesting. Mucho no Pieta, thank you for the follow. I think I said that, I believe, perfectly well. 5/5, let's do this. What happened to my guy? Oh, he actually killed it. What the fuck? And then next turn we can play a 4 and a 2 and just kind of go over, you know, go over the top of him. Cariel is so good. That's what I was telling you guys during the draft. Knife Bender? I didn't see where Knife Bender was. I already closed it. I didn't actually see, I'm sorry. I remember Nullifier when it was good. I don't know if it ever was good. It certainly was better. I'm not sure if it was ever good though. It's a 5/5. We should probably just play these two, but let's do this. I guess. Always draft Rock Rager. Remember that deck? We had a Warlock deck, I think, once with 2 Rock Ragers. And every game I was like coining Rock Rager into Rock Rager, and by turn 4 my opponent was like dead. That was a weird one. Every time I see that card, I think of those monsters from Chuck E. Cheese, those animatronic robots. Scared the shit out of me as a kid. I hated them. And I hate Kiri, the chosen one of Elune. That's a probably winning bias, like Healbot has a losing bias. Yeah, maybe. Like you only play it when you're really far behind. But I don't know, man. I'm not sold on either card. I think they both stink. Really, all you have to do is look at the stats a minion provides, and then if it's really bad, you have to gauge how good of an effect you're getting. right? So heal bot, like 8 health doesn't matter. Like people always think health matters. Health doesn't matter unless it's the literal difference between winning and losing. Otherwise, it had 0 impact on the game. Yeah, that's the Rock Bros. Shaggy remembers the Rock Brothers. It was a good drop against hard removal. Was it though? Because what hard removal did you want to spend on a 4-mana 2/5? Like you didn't want to spend a Siphon or a Fireball or a Poly or a Hex on a 4-mana 2/5 that I could ever recall. I don't know what other hard removal there was. I liked Healbot. Everybody liked Healbot. It was never good in Arena, I don't think. It was a cool card for a combo control warlock kind of build, I think, and constructed in the early days of Hearthstone. But you'd still, even back then, I don't know, like Pit Fighter was out. What were the classic 5-mana cards? Oh, Healbot was it in Classic even? No, it was in GBG. What was in the Classic set originally that cost 5 that was a neutral? Like Ogre was a 6-mana 6/7, Yeti was a 4-mana 4/5, Azir Drake. Okay, yeah, that way back then, yeah, that was way better than Sunwell. Sunwell was 6. Tiger, yeah, Tiger was better than Healbot for sure. What song is this? This is a nice one, huh? It's got a like Don't Fear the Reaper sample thrown in there. Booty Bay. Man, I wonder if Healbot was better than Booty Bay. Maybe not. Okay, 1 win. Hard carried by Cariel. Messages. Messages at 2 a.m. Hey, Big Poppy, why don't you bring that big... What the... Oh, gosh. Doesn't have a booty in its bot, in its name, therefore inferior. Agreed. First prize. This time carried by Dr. Boom. Doghouse, I love ya. Mech Warper. Into Healbot. Now it's a 3-mana 3/3. Wait, you need 2 Mech Warpers. You have to go Mech Warper into Mech Warper. You know, that sort of stuff happened. This hand is not ideal. Who drafts that shit? I think you can draft it. I don't think you should. I think it's a card you can consider taking. If it's up against Ash Tongue, Soulbound, or whatever that is. Daggers. I played this one. Could you quiet down, please? Thank you. So much mana to do usually nothing. Again, in a constructed, what the hell? In a constructed, you know, control deck, it could be good. And back in the day, you know, stopping a hunter from killing you or a mage from fireballing you to death, like that was valuable. But the nut straw? This is the nut straw? This is the butt straw. No 2s, 2 weapons. That's how you say suboptimal. I think I'm gonna play this. Sure. Oil Rogue always ran at least 1 heal bot. Always equals usually. Yeah, usually. That 0 mana Adol discounted by Cariel was disgusting. Yeah, it really was. It made me sick. Why doesn't this have Death Rattle? I already give it Divine Shield. Everything has Divine Shield. Okay. This card's still pretty nutty, right? Just for this. We can bump, give everything Divine Shield again. That's great. all of our cards. Divine Shield. No, what was that card? 3 mana, 3/3. Divine Shield, Buster Boy, they called him. Let's... Golly. God help us. I guess I could do this. Maybe this is good. We leave his shitter up. We draw last, but we get a Divine Shield that kind of actually matters. Blood Knight, that's the guy. He'd be bad against us, or good for our opponent. I liked that card. It's kind of dumb though, huh? If they made it now, nah, I don't know how you'd make it. Like a 3 mana, 3/4 that maybe gets +1/+1 or something, maybe. Might be better. I'm gonna keep the Divine Shield on the taunt and miss 1 damage. Kind of makes it hard for him to get to the boom. When Muster on 3 was basically GG, yeah. Today it's probably close to GG still. I wonder what Muster's win rate is. And Coghammer. But yeah, they were less beatable for sure then, but I mean, I'm still not turning down a Muster. It's in the meta again, right? 61.1 for a card that came out 6 years ago. Coghammer's a little lower, but not much, 59. Yeah, I mean, Muster, it's a little lower than in the past, but I would imagine, you know, even a few years ago, it still probably would come in at near the top of any card in a, you know, for Paladin. Right? This looks like a great deck. This one's gonna go at least 1 win. Why is Muster so good? Well, it was so good because it was a 3 mana 3/3 that gave you a 1/4 weapon. And there was synergy for the extra bodies. You know, you couldn't Shadow Bolt it, you couldn't Frost Bolt it. You wanted to stick a buff on the board in addition, right? Like, you wanted to get a blessing on curve. And it's like your opponent couldn't really do much. Like, what were you gonna do? Like, ping one of them if you were a mage? Like, it didn't do shit. You'd fall so far behind, like, and it came out early. Like, Lights Justice, I think was the name of the card, was a really good card, really underrated Paladin card. And you basically got it for free. Like, being able to have access to 4 pings and 3 bodies for 3 mana. Just insane. Muster's still in a high legend deck in Wild. Odd Paladin, yeah. 3 mana 3/4s were premium stats back in the day. That's why it was good. Yeah. And like the alternatives of what people were doing on 3 was like, you know, it's like you play a Razorfin Raptor. It's like, okay, I use 1/3 of my Muster and 1/4 of my swing to kill it. It's like, okay, well now you play an Earthen Ring Farseer. Okay, I use 2/3 of my 3-drop and 1/4 of my ping to kill it. Like, you just came out ahead on everything that came out early. Oh, you have a good removal spell that kills 3-drops? You can't use it. Like I said too, you know, you get a buff. You want to clear the entire Paladin's board? Well, your 2/2 and your 3/2 don't do anything anymore. I miss Knife Juggler. They didn't they move him back to a 3/2? I feel like he was back in the meta as a 3/2 semi-recently. Maybe before the core set shifted. I feel like we had a 3/2 Knife Juggler and it felt so much better. Oh, that was a thing too, right? That was a pretty common play. Knife Juggler into Muster. So not only would you get 3 bodies, you'd also get 3 damage while curving out with, you know, a 3/2. I remember having Knife Juggler in every deck I ran before I was very proficient at Hearthstone Arena. This is the best one to get early, especially if you're off board. But in general, I think this is better than Divine Shield. Darn it. Zombie Chow, Knife Juggler, Muster, Blessing, yeah. Nasty combination. Like, this is a muster, right? Like, this is a mini muster. This is like playing a bootleg muster for battle. And still good, right? This is a really good example of why muster is so good. Because if we got an extra 1/1 and still got to kill his guy and had extra swings, we'd be that much farther ahead. Could play this. Could play that into those two, maybe. I think I don't mind that. Mini muster. Yeah, it's a pretty good deal. Pretty sure they changed the order of interactions of things so he isn't as good. Sorry, who? Knife Juggler? What do you mean? He still does the same thing, doesn't he? That's too bad. Well, I guess I'm doing this. Implosion. 4 1/1s. Pretty good. It's definitely better than 3 or 2. Bump, shoot. Let's just get this down now. We get a 2/2 and another 2/2, right? We get some 2/2s. And then the rest of our shit's gonna be incrementally better. It's the difference between having, what, a 5/2 and a 1/1? That would be better. That son of a bitch playing a BG's card. Didn't they remove that one? Oh, wow, that's large. Let's just get this down while we got him. A little weird because you can get an 8-drop demon, but we can also give our 8/8 Dr. Boom on curve going first Divine Shield, so always try that. Okay, I respect it. We're gonna get out a little bit ahead of this one, but this was a while ago, but it used to be if you had Knife Juggler on your board and your board got cleared while you have a Death Rattle summon a minion on your board, Knife Juggler would deal 1 before he dies. Oh, really? That sounds kind of toxic. I don't think I ever played when that was an interaction. Nor would I want to. Okay, you know what? I changed my mind. You actually is a cool guy. Me? You thought I wasn't a cool guy, Wickedy? What the hell? What the hell you been doing here for 9 years? Why not re-give my boom shield there? What did I do instead? I liked this for dealing with the bombs. What did I do? You caravaned? Oh, I like caravan. I don't know. It's like boom having 3 health, right? You can, there's a lot of pings, there's a lot of like incremental little AoEs, Aug Merchant plus School Spirits or Fire Breather. Like, yeah, it forces him to have 1 more. There's cards like this. I'd rather use the Divine Shield and just like get the value, and then if he can kill my guy, then so be it. You decided not to kill your boom. I don't think he was coming back. This is one of those games where it's just like, he who booms first booms goes 3-0, you know? Like, when you can untap as the Paladin and give your 7-drop Divine Shield when they have an identical 7-drop, it's hard to lose from there. Okay, 3 is pretty good. You boomed louder, we did. We boomed and everybody said wayo, or at least I did in my head. Look at the win rate. Look at that, 100%. Druid, Rogue, Warlock. As long as we don't have to play against any demon hunters. I kind of want to go second with this hand. Yeah, whatever. If you're gonna draft the caravan and tell people the caravan's kind of good, you gotta keep the caravan and play it and pray you don't make a fool of yourself. Predictions? My predictions? My prediction is we'll do pretty well and we'll have fun playing. Wait a minute, what the hell? Hold on. Sorry. I don't know, we set the bet to 7. I'll be a little disappointed if the deck doesn't go 7, depending on the nature at which that happens. Could just play this now, get to clear his board. And if we play that, it kind of, is that what he says? Move me to the front lines. It kind of limits some of what we're able to do in the future. Don't need a nickname. Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that, I really do. Wait, can I have my thing back? 4-1. This doesn't work, right? Trade there doesn't work. That's kind of annoying. All right, let's do it. Feel bad that it doesn't work for whatever reason. I think it's still better. We can play a 2 and a 3 next turn. That's not good. What's up? Don't need a nickname? Hey, did you come from the Asmo raid or did you just come in here? It should work? It should, but it doesn't. For whatever reason, I think Vile Fiend was completely broken with a lot of cards. I think they kind of fixed some of the interactions, but that one never really got addressed, I feel. Don't really value the Divine Shield too high when he's got that on board already. Does it work when the guy wakes up? No. It should, one or the other. You could, you know, you could convince me maybe. 700 people stayed from the Asmo raid. They must all be AFK? 700? I think it was more than that, maybe. I mean, all the raids always work out basically the exact same, regardless of who raids you or when. Your numbers go up, and then they take a huge drop right away when everybody leaves, and then you just trickle down the rest of the night, which is fine. It's better. You're a little higher up the rankings. You know, I do get, you know, there are some ads that run automatically that I can't turn off. You get a couple extra bucks for that. Your numbers being higher allows you to like secure more deals. You get better sponsorship opportunities if your average viewership is higher. So everything helps. If you get rated by somebody for 10 viewers and 1 person sticks, that's still pretty sick, man. It's hard to get people to stick on the internet. You can watch pornography or YouTube, but some people hang out here. Everything's coming up, Redbeard. Hey, Top D. Good to see you, man. I don't believe in trickle down. I don't know what that means. They fixed the interaction with athletic studies. What was the thing with athletic? Oh, right. Where it wouldn't like eat the discount or something. It wouldn't lose the discount. Something stupid like that. Did he really just kill my boom? That's not good. That's really quite not good. I would have rather kept my boom. Put him to 2 this turn. People will definitely stick around for the BFP. No hit before shield. Nah. I'd rather have the 3/5. It's easy to ping off shields, but it's hard to deal 5. Like all these things, everything pings, everything. Everybody's just got nothing but pings all the time. But still, it's still hard to deal 5 sometimes. You're promoted more on Twitch while having more viewers. Trying to get out of the 3 viewer zone is impossible. Definitely the bigger you are, the easier it is to get bigger. That's not to say you're guaranteed, darn it. That's not to say you're guaranteed to get bigger, but I guess I'm down to take 6 actually now that I think about it. But like you definitely are seen by more people or whatever. Yeah, Twitch will recommend more channels. People don't really, from what I can tell, really enjoy or don't often go scrolling down through the Twitch pages to find new content creators too often. Some people do, and that's how a lot of people found this channel and how people will continue to find channels in the future, but it's not a super common thing relative to how many people don't do that. I'm gonna swing. The difference between being at 4 and 2 is huge. It doesn't let him tap and then drop an 8-drop taunt. He has to have it in his hand. This card can't be an 8-drop taunt. I just did. That's too bad. Okay, how do I get 2 damage? Librum? That thing is not very good. I guess I put it on. And I guess I pre-hit it? I don't know. Could you have pinged your own 1/1 to get the stealth? 2 damage is better there because it prevents him from being able to tap for the rest of the game. Or he has to heal if he's gonna tap. Time to draw party up. I want him to miss, go face. And then we draw a weapon. We just draw not party up, we draw a Librum or a buckler or something. So he trades there. This is not good. I'd much rather watch a smaller streamer where the streamer actually talks to chat rather than just watching some dude play games. But what about this channel, which is one of the bigger channels on Twitch where I still talk to you guys? Isn't that like the sweet spot? Interesting. I think what I do is I actually take this trade. There's not really any difference for our deck with him being at 1, unless I guess we draw Librum of Justice specifically and he's able to clear the whole board or something. I guess if I go face, he goes to 1, I trade there. He puts 1 in and 1, maybe that does matter. Okay, you know what? That is kind of good. The best of both worlds. That's nice of you to say. Most people don't look for streams below 30 viewers. So, I mean, some people actively look for that. And again, that's how a channel like this has been able to grow. I mean, we had less than 30 viewers for a long time. Months. Still better to do this, right? Fuck. I was there. You were there. And part of it is, you know, there's a lot of discouragement when you're stuck there or when you're trying to get over that hump. And a lot of people don't persevere through that. Some people, you know, try and they're still not successful. But I mean, I didn't take any days off for 3 years. So whatever luck or advantages we could afford ourselves, you know, that was my goal. If somebody's off and somebody's looking for somebody new, my stream was always on at the same time. Somebody was looking for somebody to host, or I was able to host other channels and you know, build networking relationships that way. Like, it was beneficial for sure. Boozer and Blump and Save, we were all able to kind of grow our communities together. Culture of it all, my son, precisely. You're doing a good job. You too, Romeo. I appreciate how the time is displayed at the bottom of the screen when playing Hearthstone. Me too. So you guys know what the hell is going on in my wretched life. I'm going to try to open this window, but I lost one of my chip clips, and I need both of them. What if I just flip over here. Sorry about the sound. I turned off the thing, but not the other thing. Let's see if that helps at all. If that helps me at all. Not really, no. A little bit. I will have to get more chip clips. My pants are wet from sweat on my computer chair. My bum is wet. Hi again, welcome back, Trash Queen. It's good to have you here. Today, we had a 8-win mage, a 4-win warlock, and a 4-win hunter. I feel like we had another really, really good deck that didn't do well, though. Servant Spell is the nuts. And with Cariel, it is pretty good with Cariel. Everything's good with Cariel if you can get any discounts. If I get not that one, if I got the 1/1s, I would play that and chop it. If we got another spell to discount, I would probably consider coining that, but this hand is awkward and I'm gonna keep the coin and try to get more value there. Are people still buying calendars? My mom has a calendar. I went over to her house and it's like every day has like a paragraph written on it in like a pen or a marker. If you guys are familiar with those, people used to use them to write on things or something. It's weird. But I'm like, Mom, why the hell is your calendar fucking saturated in, you know, it's more words than Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. And she's like, oh, I've got all my important, like, people. It's like, oh, I think she said something like, oh, you know what she told me? This is true. She's sick. She's sick in the head. She's like, oh, it's, how many people died from COVID or something like that. I'm like, what? She like watches the news and sees that and then writes it down. And I'm like, one, you know, the internet just tracks all this for us anyway. She's watching. I mean, she's always here. Like, you know, this is just tracked on the internet. What are we doing? 5? 4/4 plus the buckler? I guess a 4/4 plus the buckler's kind of a nice start. Keep the coin. I'm familiar with markers, yes, but my knowledge of pens is limited. My buddy Dan is going up to San Francisco for the, I told you guys about Dan the Man. You remember, Trash? Were you here when I was babbling about that? He's going up for the pen convention or something, he said. And I was like, what the hell are you talking about? It's like, oh, it's a convention for pens. He likes expensive pens, ones that cost an exorbitant amount of money. Was that the correct order? Ours or his? This is a death rattle. Oh, for the buff? Could we have got a buff on it? Oh, you're right. Yeah, I'm playing around death. Pens. He has like $800 pens already. I hate this guy. I hate him. Claw Machine is just amazing as always. Yeah, it ate a Hex, which is good. I'd rather he not have had a Hex for either, but... Hey, Cat, how are you? As long as he's happy? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, he lives a decadent lifestyle, which is funny. He doesn't have so much money, but he has money to burn. Him and his girlfriend they've lived in her dad's house, but it's all paid off. He has his own secondary house or whatever. I don't know. How does that work? You know what I mean? He has another house. So they don't pay any rent. So any money he makes, he's just able, he's like, oh, you know, like you got to pay 700 in rent this month. No, I just bought a pen instead. Oh, okay. Her dad inherited like $3 million when his mother passed away, I believe, from what I understand, from what Danny Boy was telling me. They had like their own business or something, and then he bought a new like $1 million house and then moved into that and then let them live there. But even when we were friends and he wasn't living there and he wasn't dating that gal, he still had I remember, like, he'd still buy stupid shit. He bought the same jacket that 007 wore in the James Bond movie. I'm like, what do you mean? The one, you know, in the movie? He's like, oh, just a replica. I was like, how much was it? He's like $1,000. Like, oh, okay, it's a nice looking jacket, I guess, but this has been kind of awkward. All minions. Oh well. Oh crap! Spilling all my cards. Spending money on stupid shit feels good. I mean, I don't do it much. I know you guys have seen me open some Pokemon cards and stuff, but it's like I spent like $100, you know? It's like, eh. And even then, like, I don't spend a lot of money on anything. Spending money on rent feels bad? That's true. Yeah, no, it's a nice jacket, for sure. I mean, I just buy, you know, a Target hoodie for $14.99 every year and then lose it or it falls apart, so... Short-term writing, a good rollerball is still my go-to, but for those long sessions, having to apply zero pressure to the page really helps take the strain off my hands. Hey, you know, sounds like something you can do. We said we were going to get lethal with Dr. Boom and this card on the Kaboom bots. We didn't need it, but we said we would do it, and now you can never say Redbeard is a liar. And we're 5-0, so that's pretty nice. Scarlet Purifier always hits friendly minions, like Showstopper, true. Cool lethal, that was the cool lethal, huh? I'm not sure what Poet is saying. I remember seeing something where Drake was like, I am wearing $1 million worth of shit. I think he's talking about Drake, the singer slash rapper guy, and he's wearing a lot of expensive clothing. I was watching something on YouTube, I don't know why, but it did show up and I got stuck watching it. They were talking about James Harden and what he spends his money on. And I thought, man, these guys really spend a lot of money on things. And then I thought, I think he makes like 100, I think his contract, so what's James Harden's contract? Like, I think it's probably like $120 million. So I was like, you buy a $200,000 car, you probably don't give two shits, right? James Harden contract. Like, what's his contract right now? He's earning $41.25 million this season. A lot of money. I would never fault anybody for spending money on trivial shit either. Wow, he makes $44 million next year and then $47 million. He's only 30 right now? 31. That's crazy. And that was a $161 million 4-year contract. Holy shit. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of juice. It's a lot of juice boxes, Zelda. Imagine ever spending all that money. Well, that's what he makes in 4 years. Now you don't keep all that, but you do keep some of it. I definitely wouldn't be wearing underwear if I had that money. I would pay someone to wear it for me. Oh yeah, and give it to you, and then you'd have their scent on, yes, Poet, you're sick. This is good. These are good. The 1/1s help us fight for the board. I'm not sure about that. I imagine it's close. If he didn't get Divine Shield, maybe. The tagging the Divine Shield's a big deal. I don't wear underwear now, so maybe I'm living the 160 millionaire lifestyle. Iron, what up, Iron? How are you, dude? Porzingis earning around the same amount. Is that what he's earning? I think, yeah, I think you're right. I think I heard he was making 40 plus. And Kemba Walker too, right? I think Kemba Walker's on for 2 more years at like 45 million a year, some shit. That's, again, not too shabby. Good bump there. Shoot it, and that's a full clear. Seems good. And then, I don't know, this and start chugging hits. How did we get 700 more viewers all of a sudden? We had 1,500. We've been down. We're going down since Asmo rated us. Ba-da-ba, 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 ba-da-ba. I think I'm gonna just put the Divine Shield on now. A 4-1 Divine Shield or a 4-3. Actually, I guess a 4-1 Divine Shield might just be better. We got rated by Asmo today, though. It was 2,000 a few seconds. Oh, I didn't see that. Sometimes there will be offline hosts that will spike viewership, but they'll drop off pretty quick. Let me see if I see anything. Probably, oh, you know what? I think an F2K streamer went offline, but you don't retain that viewership even as well as a regular host, and the regular hosts you don't retain that well either, so. But it's cool. Let's bump and give it Divine Shield again. Almost a good draw for this turn. Kind of rotten, but maybe we can party up. We need 2 minions to die, and then we party up and swing. We went to 2,000, but then realized 450 were sentient hamsters. Sentient hamsters? Very good card. Let's see. 3. So I can't trade that one. I have to trade this one to get the board space for these. So let's do this first. We lose a bit better of a minion, but we get an extra 2/2 Divine Shield. Now, if we roll all Divine Shields, man, this is so good. If we roll all Divine Shields, that would be detrimental. Pretty good. Les breeds them in his Force Kingdom. I wish we could be at 2,000 all the time. That'd be great. We peaked today at 2,900. And then within, you know, for like a brief moment, we averaged 2,394. And then 5 minutes later, we averaged 2,000. And then you just slowly trickle down from there. Back towards what your normal viewership would be. It's usually how they go. Is this Battlegrounds? It looks like a Battlegrounds board. Redbeard, yes? What's the most streams you have ever had? Like viewers? Something similar to this. We've been rated by, I believe, Asmo at the start of a stream and Orator towards the end of a stream once. So I think towards the end of the stream, we were still over 2,000 viewers, but usually those guys are in that like 2,000 to 4,000 viewership range. So when they rate us, we hover around 2,000 and trickle down. Those are the biggest channels that have ever hosted me. And we've broke 1,000. Oh, we're 1 off? Are we really 1 off? 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 13, 18? We've been over 1,000 without a substantial host from somebody else, and that was probably the craziest. We've been at like maybe close to 1,100 when Blizzard was doing giveaways for the duels stuff. We've done it a few times since then. Asmon Gold, Asmodai TV, who is a constructed Hearthstone streamer, switched to Battlegrounds within the last 6-7 months, I think. Let's go face. Yeah. He could. How much mana does he have? You could always, I don't know, some weird tidal wave, 1 mana ping. There's no 1 mana ping, huh? You could play like Lightning Storm and then the 2 mana card that deals 1 twice. Landslide, yeah. It'd have to be Landslide plus, but Landslide only costs 2 mana, so Landslide plus any cheap AoE would get you there probably. Maybe not to win, but definitely to live. Thinking you're playing Standard. This deck is good. I'm so happy, good for you. Hey Lori, I'm happy for you. I'm happy you're here. Hope you're having a great day. I gotta pee again, but I'm gonna hold it a little while longer. I don't want to push and have it come out the back. Not the pee, but... What's the max level cap on this? I think 400. I think 400. But I believe the last one was 350, if I'm not mistaken, and they say it's the same experience to get to 400 as it was to get to 350. They've just spaced it out differently. Jesus Christ. Okay. I don't know if you saw that. What did that look like on stream? Jesus Christ. My chip clip flipped. Fucking pulled my... chip clip blew off my blinds. Oh my god, I almost shat myself. Well, good news is I don't have to pee anymore. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, there goes that idea. Oh my god, you know, you stream a lot and you don't see flying projectiles and a shadow of darkness envelop you out of nowhere for no reason too often. So I'll say I'm a little validated, feel a little vindicated. You know, justified that I got so scared. Also, my phone is not charging. Can't be good. Uh-oh. Oh man, this is a disaster. I want to coin that out, but it doesn't seem very good. Let me try this again. Maybe it's because I don't have a power button anymore. Maybe it's because I unplugged the thing earlier and it's not plugged in. That's better news. Read my last comment, Red. What level am I at now? I have no idea. That wasn't as good as the time the bug scared you at your sister's. That thing like almost flew in my mouth though. I heard something. I thought that was your spine. Shut it. I really want to play this, but let's start whacking him. We'll whack his board off the table. I'm laughing about that I don't need to pee anymore comment. That was pretty good. I still have to pee. I didn't pee my pants, but... Watching that at 25% speed was hilarious. Did you watch it too, or did you just listen to me watching it? Oh my god. What's happening to me? I want... Oh, that's so good. Ay, ay, ay. What am I doing here? I'm playing this. I can put, say, this on the board. And it gets rush. That's kinda good, right? Let's, Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Redbeard at 100 pounds. He was scared of a bug at his old place too. It's 100 pounds versus 1/1000th of a pound, or whatever. Yeah, but they can harbor bacteria and poison. Red weighs at least 150, but 50 pounds of that is back hair. I do weigh probably close to 150 right now. I peaked, my peak weight I think was around 155. I would assume I'm closer to 150 now. I don't know though. I don't think we have a scale in this rotten abode. Slap, slap. No, I gotta buff it. I gotta Jimmy buff it. It's pretty sick. Again, it might just be better to get the Divine Shield after the hit. A 4-1 Divine Shield is maybe better than a 4-4. This time I'm not so sure. How's it going? What up, Dishman? Hey, shout out to Dishy who raided us yesterday. That was cool. That's really cool, I thought. I remember that. Just check him out. He's my favorite dishwater themed streamer guy. Taunt. Taunt, you say? Guess I could do this. What am I trying to draw here? Boom. Party up. Proto Drake. Just need some expensive shit. Why not play Cariel and kill the 3/6? This turn? Because then the trigger goes off and kills my guy. Oh, last turn? Or this turn? Because I forgot I got a buff. That's why. That's why. You could have Divine Shielded it. It's alright. We'll Cariel something else. And we'll have 2 discounts and it'll be cooler. Oh. I guess I'll hold it. That's why I know, boy. You didn't even bet. You're nothing. You're a nothing boy. Good morning, Sergeant Beard. How are you? Still away from Cali? I was in Cali the whole time. But I'm back at my house and not my sister's anymore. You owe me. Maybe. Dr. Boom looks like a card I'd draft in dungeon runs. Yeah, you would. I'm always a yes boy. Eyesight didn't even bet. He's a nothing boy. He's neither here nor there. Sorry, I'm farting a little. Okay. Pretty good. If you guys haven't hit the follow button yet, please consider doing so now. Did we bet on 7? I assume we put 7. Yes, it feels good to do well. It feels good to have a good run. Our first run went well. Our second run did not so well. Let's bet on 12. Okay, I'm gonna go pee real quick. But I'm gonna queue up. I think you guys can, we'll probably be back. This looks like a 14-0 deck. This deck looks very good. We, uncoincidentally, we have played 0 Demon Hunters. Surprise, surprise, we have 0 losses. So all we did was get into the Demon Hunter bracket, and now we'll see if we can continue our winning ways or if we will get dunked. Okay, oh, I made it back. Guys, when I went to go pee, I thought about something, and I wanted to share with you some words of wisdom. Oh, I love this song. The human body, the beauty of the human body, seems fleeting to me. You should, you know, just keep that in mind. Looking at what I was looking at, didn't look good. Hey, Gonzo. Are you always back on time? Because I don't take that long to pee. I don't pee that much on stream, so when I go, it comes flying out like a fucking mighty water hose. Wait, so what does that mean? I mean, just whatever your body looks like now, cherish it, because it's gonna look worse. If you're not already yet 33, there might still be hope. Modern science may be able to save it. If you're over the threshold like myself, then might be too late. Red never washes his hands. That's not true. I go in and I start washing my hands before I even pee, and then I wash my hands again after I pee. I'm what you call a meticulous hand washer. Oh god, it's gonna get worse. It certainly doesn't get better. Things don't get less wrinkly down there. His mouse and keyboard are yellowish because he doesn't wash his hands. They're really black and they have a lot of red pubic hair in them for different reasons. Thanks, Zell. Thanks for calling me out in front of my friends and my fans. Why would you wash your hands first? So I don't touch my pee-pee with dirty hands. I want my pee-pee to remain clean. So then when I'm done handling it, then I wash it again, and the pee-pee remains as clean as possible. You don't wash your pee-pee after doing number 1, do you? Wait. Do you? I think I'll keep this alive. A little more health. Keep your cock clean. Looks like we've identified some dirty cocks. Dishwater sponge, culprit number 1. Because it doesn't have to travel a lot of distance through a small peen. Okay, pee flies out at near the speed of light, okay? I don't think the distance is a big issue. Thank you very much. Word around the office is you've got a dirty cock. Me? No. I'm a pre and post hand washer. I was hoping to read that. That was a good one. You probably thought at first that I did read it and that I chose not to respond because I didn't approve of your poor behavior. So you would have been right. Most of the time. I'll take my divine shields on these. It's pretty good. Kinda sucks because he has the 1-3 still, but if that keeps a 3-3 divine shield, cool. We could buff stuff. That's neato. Thought you didn't read it because you usually ignore my shit anyways. It's not true. You guys don't shower after peeing? I shower after pooping sometimes. Oh, is Taz here? Is Taz lurking? I wanted to talk to Tazni. I need more allowance. Yoda lay he hoo. Why, chat? Well, because I goddamn do. It's gonna play some combination of this stuff, but we went first. He's at 12. Drop a proto. You're right, it's not true. In fact, you might be the best streamer when it comes to chat interaction in all of Twitch. What about one of them ladies that wrote your name on their tatas? That's pretty good interaction, if you know what I mean. I'm thinking about writing somebody's name on a popsicle and sticking it up putting it in the freezer with their name on it. Fuck the tatas. But you gotta pay extra for that, I think. I think so. When are you doing a hot tub stream? Honestly, I would do one. I got no qualms. Put my face to them tatas. What the hell? What if they took like a Xeroxed picture of your face and put him on there? Yeah, I just watched Fellowship. I've been watching it for like 2 months in 6-minute increments as I go to bed. And I stopped for a little while, but I just finished it. That's all I have to say. But I just finished it. It's really good. I think he's dead. Actually, he is dead. That's crazy. Not crazy, but awesome. Wait, he's not dead. I fucked up. Do you have the inflatable banana ready for the hot tub, Miss Lethal? I don't think we did we? Order? I don't think people just say shit. That's just not true. Maybe it was Lethal with these and the thing. Okay, yeah, maybe that was Lethal. Oh fuck. All right, but I had a cooler potential Lethal. All right, you know what? Just because this run might make it up to YouTube, I just want to say Highside710, beloved Twitch chat viewer, Tiny PP. His pee goes, you know, quickly through. Oh fuck! Wait, I might have fucked up again. I was trying to be cute. Come on, guys, get a grip. But yeah, he's got his pee comes out so fast he doesn't have a long distance to travel. That's what I was saying earlier. If you heard me talking about it, that was the diss I got him with. Some of us are not growers, nor showers. Showers? How do you spell shower? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like my penis, it's always a different size. I never know what to expect. You ever think about that? I just thought about it now. Like, you never know. You're like, oh, you know, like you're always see a different thing. You never know. No other part of the human body I can think of performs in such a manner. Since when can you disable clips? I think forever. I'm a shower and a grower. Is this inappropriate? Are we talking clitori? I don't know what the female anatomy looks like. I think this deck is good. It is quite good. Boobs, probably. The breasts do change size, kind of. What with the the milking and you know, and menstruation. Anyway, I'm just gonna back out. Just gonna back out of here about now. Red chat is both shower and growers. Just let me make a penis joke. You guys can make whatever the hell dang jokes you guys want. Especially about penises. Not on my watch, you say? What is the grower? I don't understand. That's like when your pee-pee gets bigger. When it looks more mighty at different sizes. Let's see. I guess if I play this and hero power, then I can play... No, I want to play this. I'm just going to clear the board. It feels kind of bad, but it kind of just is what it is. He had a good start. We had a good start. We'll look for our value next turn here, maybe. Could bump and get our Divine Shields back. Perhaps. Who was that? Wumbo Style. Wait, Wumbo Style. I saw him somewhere. Was he not already following? He must already chat here. I feel like I know Wumbo Style. Please don't kill my guy. Please don't kill my guy. This guy over here is the Hog Master. Okay, we should be good. Not like guaranteed to win, but don't you? I guess he does kind of get a Divine Shield with that. But I can still bring it back with that. We still have our Spell Burst. Definitely first time here for me. I stream BGs. Maybe I've watched Wumbo style. Or maybe I was... I don't know. But hey, welcome, man. I hope you're having a nice day. Did you come from an Asmo raid? Maybe I play against you in Battlegrounds. I play a lot of Battlegrounds off stream. Wumbo style. Is that your Twitch handle? I mean, your Hearth handle? Wumbo style. We probably have gone toe-to-toe a lot in Battlegrounds. That's probably it. Yeah, let's go with that. I can kill things here. I'm playing the 4. I guess I can do this. And I guess I can just trade everything, right? Like, yeah, you know. It's cool. Just give, like, this one Divine Shield, maybe? And then we have 2 Divine Shielded things. Yeah. Do you recognize me, Redbeard? Famous Battlegrounds streamer? Not streamer, player. They say I may be the best Battlegrounds player in the world, not currently on the leaderboard. Because I just don't want to be. I've heard that. BG's rank Redbeard. I'm at 9K right now, and I know a lot of people probably say this, but I don't think I play enough. Like every meta, I'm always like 100 points off the leaderboard, and I don't care that much. I don't think I'm like one of the best in the world, but I'm always like 100 points off the leaderboard. Like when it's 11K, I'm at like 10.9, and then I'll be like, oh, okay, like I just don't want to play anymore today. Like I played a few, right? And then I come back the next day, and then the leaderboard's like 11.2, and then I'm always at like 11.1. I'll be like, oh, I play a couple games here or there. I don't win like all the time or anything, but I feel like I could, if I played more, I think I could make it on the leaderboard. But I mean, it's hard because I feel like Battlegrounds is kind of tilting, and that's part of the skill, right? Of playing enough and kind of like muscling through when the bad beats hit you. I watch a lot of Tyler, and he'll post his runs, and it's like, you know, 8, you know, 6, 7, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, you know, and it's like, okay, I probably would have had a day like that, or you know, a couple games like that, and just been like, ah, fuck this, I'm done for the day. Hearthstone is tilting? Yeah, I mean, everything's tilting, sort of. Varying degrees, but I think it's a scam because I'm always in the lobby with frickin' Wumbo and Victor and Dog and stuff, but, you know, come on. I don't want to play those guys. They're too smart. Tyler's sick? Yeah, oh no, is he? I'll send him some soup. I'm having a rough time in Battlegrounds. Again, like, sometimes I think it's just, oh, that's very good. Like, if you're playing 8 hours a day, and you're good, you're gonna climb up until, you know, a certain point, 9, 10, 11, whatever that is, wherever your little threshold is. But if you're not playing that much and you're playing 1 or 2, you know, you might just go 8th, and then you play again, you go 8th, and then you play again, you get 4 bad heroes, and that's kind of the feels bad about it. Arena's sort of the same thing, though. I mean, you look at like today, like what happened to me. I just get giga dunked by Charlie Brown over here, except this run and the other run, and the other ones weren't that bad, but you know what I mean. Oh, nasty kablasty. For the Alliance and my frickin' family I'm fighting. Are we still holding Pokemon cards? Most of them, yeah. These are all commons. Sorry, it was a first edition Charizard. I just looked closer. My bad, my bad. play these two. Trade. I could shoot it and slap it. That's pretty good too. I don't know. I just love the feeling of having this out. I'm gonna hold it too. Be greedy. You open any packs today? I don't have any. It's 100 degrees here Fahrenheit, 31 degrees Celsius. I can't walk to the store. I went for a walk, but I had to wait till 8 o'clock when it was only 93 out or whatever. Otherwise, I'm gonna suffer from heat exhaustion. I guess I don't really need stealth if I have Divine Shield, probably. How's the AC in the streamer Lambo? It's good. It's nice. Trust me, brother. Oh, it's nice. It's when it's 100 after midnight. It's never that hot here. Maybe in this room. This room is fucking awful. But I remember one day it was 120 during the day, 121 or some shit like that. And then when I went out at 10 p.m. for the first time, it felt like it was still 100. I think it was in the 90s for real still at like 10 o'clock. That was maybe the first time I'd ever experienced that, and it was truly, truly concerning. I was concerned. Nice shirt. Hey, thank you. I live in Southern California. Girls love a man that can't go out unless it's under 90. Girls love that. Hey, welcome back, Big Baguette. Why did I ban you earlier? What'd you say? You pissed me off earlier. I've decided to just ban you when you piss me off and not say anything. But not like a permanent ban. But I live in the San Fernando Valley, Southern California. It's wretched, horrible. How's it going? Pretty good run. Oh, living in Vegas. I might be moving to Vegas. The plan is potentially to move to Vegas. I wanted to move to Washington or Oregon or Idaho. I found some nice cheap spots in Idaho. People say, what do you do in Idaho? I say lay down in my filth and not have to worry about getting burnt by the sun through the roof of my house. It's stupid with housing here right now. Well, I'm going to be paying $0 to live in a mansion, but I mean, that's the theory at least. But yeah, okay. San Fernando Valley gets hot as fuck. It does. It's very... How come Vegas? Smalls, tech millionaire, multi-millionaire tech Smalls bought a house and he has an extra room and he said I could stay there. And I figure if he kills me, well, you guys will know who did it and where to find my bones, so... It's pretty good, I guess. There's a bunch of streamers in Vegas. Yeah, no state taxes, I think, right? Which is a pretty big plus for a guy. Like, it'd be like a 10% raise for me. So instead of $0, I'd make 10% more than that. He's gonna want to bang you, no question. Yeah, I don't know. Some nice human loving. There ain't nothing wrong with that. You heard about the two great arena pirates, Captain Redbeard and Captain Chicken Legs Dreads? Yes, I have. You make up for it for charging a shit ton with car registration. I mean, the streamer Lambo's registered for life, honorary F2K benefit. I also take the Apache helicopter out more often than I take the Lambo these days anyway. $500? I don't know, dude. I mostly just, I mostly just Uber right now. No one stays at Small's place for free. Yeah, you know. You think it's pulling anything for him? I hope not. It's kind of bad. Suppose I can give it Divine Shield? If he's not playing much, it's not as bad as it would otherwise be. But it's kind of bad. Could have just gone phase, but I don't know. I don't think you expect them to pull a 4-drop out of their butts too often. Let's buff here and see if we can pick up like a card. I guess if I get a stealth from that, freeze him, sure. Move to East EU. Temperatures are low and life is cheap. You'd probably be happier. I think I would, actually. How do I live in there? Would anybody... What nation would want me? What nation would want me? I really hope I get Redbeard's pelvis in the bone auction. I need a new one for my sex doll. Do you have a real life sex doll? What is that? Divine Shield's pretty good. A lot of stats for 7 mana. I heard the Ukraine is peaceful. Okay, maybe I'll move to the Ukraine. How did you get 1.5k? We got raided by Asmodai today. Asmodai TV. Check him out. Subscribe to him. So what did he get? 2 Inquisitors? This little whizzer of his pants, probably. I do, Redbeard. She's my wife, too. Oh, nice. That's nice. That's a nice donut. I got permabanned from Asmo's channel after typing one message. What was it? Or maybe we don't even want to know. Oh, Proto's sick nasty. Can't give that Divine Shield. I miss New Zealand. Maybe I can go live in New Zealand. I got permabanned. You deserved it. I don't know this high coder guy very well, but I'm starting to like him. Picking on RoboPoop. You want me to post it? No. Well, I want that. I got permabanned from Aslo saying I didn't like his hat. It was my only message in his chat. Alright, you know what? I don't want to hear your hateful messages for my friend. Why don't you say something nice to somebody instead? Alright. Not too shabby. That's a drafted Deathwing? He actually had the Deathwing. Luckily he didn't, roll a taunt or anything. But Redbeard, I grew up with friends that would be mean to each other. That's how you know people liked you. That's fair. But doesn't sound like Asmo's friends with that guy or Dreads or anybody. You dress badly, Pikachu face. Why are you upset? I don't care. You guys talk shit to me. I don't really care. But it'd be better if you didn't. Talk shit to someone else, or especially when they're not around. Will this be our first 12-0 with Pally? It might be our achievement. I'm not sure. I think we actually have 2 or 3 12-0s. I think 2 maybe, and I think one of them might already be with Paladin. I'm fairly certain we have like a Paladin and a Warrior or something. But we'll see. We might not even get 12 wins. Zelda, did you join a gang, by the way? My friends and I shit talk each other all the time. What is this smut? Those are the real ones. You've been watching more fucking YouTube videos. What's going on? Do we need to talk? What the hell is going on here, dude? Legs hurt. Keep them coming. Zelda is rolling with a bad crowd. Sounds like it. Fucking probably breaking into the stereo shop to steal some speakers. Frankly, I ain't gonna stand for it. All of chat shit talks me sometimes. Hey, you have the authority to ban them if you don't like it, okay? I won't stand for that unless you're cool with it. It's mostly Queenie, and that's kind of like, you know, that's. So I'm telling you, some people pay big bucks for the privilege to have a lady, you know, that smart and beautiful shit talking them on the telephone. $1.99 a minute. It's funny, 99% of the time. Remember that one guy that added you somewhere and talked shit to you? And then we just slammed on him for half an hour? Queenie shit talks everybody. I was talking to Queenie, I think yesterday, maybe it was 2 days ago. Oh crap, I forgot to write back. I was watching Tice yesterday, and I used my Prime on Tice, and then I gifted Queenie a sub to Tice. She was chatting in there. I was like, wait, I thought she went to bed. She just went to go watch Tice. Which is fair, but come on. Come on, Queenie. Queenie. We can do things. A lady of culture. I can't remember what she said. I was laughing though. I was very drunk and I smoked a marijuana cigarette after the stream. I said, beautiful. 12-0. Congratulations, everybody. We did it. She was joking when she was talking crap. And I said, oh, come on. This guy's so sweet. He's so unlike Poet and I. She said, yeah, he's very sweet. She said, he is like Zelda. Although we corrupted Zelda pretty well. True. He's like Zelda if Zelda never met us. This is what I said. Successful, financially stable, respectable. I ate too much spoiled meat. I'm going to eat a cookie, and I hope the cookie puts me to sleep. She said, I smoked too much, and I think I'm gonna be sick. She said, eat that cookie and get some sleep. What a lady. Can you show my arena achievements? No. Well played, Red. Thanks. That was a good run. 12-0. 12-0. I think Cariel was our best card. Or maybe Boom. Or maybe Proto. Everybody stop with these freaking groins. Alright, let's take it with Cariel. Alez got mad at me when I stopped taking pictures. I'm still a softie. Ask Cammy. Zelda, I don't want to hear about your sex life. Thank you, though. I watched this afternoon. Oh, make sure you like and subscribe to this video. 12-0 golden party up.